Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasmagoria. Last we left off, Adrian was having a little trouble going down into the dark cellar.
Because she's scared of the dark.
Well, that would explain why she keeps turning the light on every time she enters this room. Anyway, so that's a pretty big clue there that we're going to need to use the matches in order to enter this basement. So, naturally, we can't actually click the matches on the door itself. No, we have to click them on Adrian.
And if you're familiar with Sierra games, you will automatically realize one thing. In most other games, that meant that you would try to light yourself on fire.
And it would work. And you would die. And you would have to start over from wherever your last save was. Sierra games are cheap. Anyway, as we go into the basement here, you notice that the wall is already lit, despite the lamp not being lit itself. Yeah, there I go, indicating it. And
It is dark. She is likely to be eaten by a group.
well, fortunately she had another one. And she lights the lamp, and you'll notice, after she lights this one lamp, the entire room is suddenly visible, lit by that one tiny little lamp. Good
It must
job.
be a Coleman.
Yeah, very good. So, let's see. Oh, I see on the floor something indistinguishable, but it highlights red, so clearly it's important, and we need to interact with it.
Indeed.
So I click on it. Oh, it's a hammer. Well, that'll come in useful. And while we're over here, I go to examine the hammer first because it's important to look at it. And while we're over here, I go to check out this big thing in the corner. I said, okay, there we go. I said, okay, there we go. And also, in the same vein with Sierra games, this would have normally fallen and crushed her head.
Or something would have reached up and snagged her down below.
Yeah. So, oh, those little casks light up over there. Let's go check them out.
Oh, it's dusty. It's empty.
The cask is empty.
Now, we already checked out those, but these ones also highlight. But you wouldn't think to check over there before in older Sierra games because it's unintuitive.
And pixel hunting.
Yep.
It's good.
Ah, sweet wine, nectar of the gods. Anyway, so I go on a bit of a rant here, the same one I was about to do, where you check out those casks over there, and it turns out that they're empty. You wouldn't think that the ones over there would have anything interesting in them. So, why would you click on them and you would miss that extra little bit? Which actually turns out to be a little important later, as you'll see. Why?
But
why-
if you don't pixel hunt in a Sierra game, you lose.
Yeah. Why does he have a dungeon cell in his cellar? Why does it have manacles on the wall?
Don't know. Maybe Dawn can come up with use for him later.
He's a photographer. Why would he need that?
Makes for a good ambient shot, maybe?
Perhaps, especially from that angle. So we run out of things now to do in the basement. It's completely depleted. And it gives no indication that you should come back down here at any point. But you will have to. So up we go.
Again, just like every other Sierra game, you have to explore each area every chance you get.
Absolutely. Sierra is notorious for this. So just trying to leave triggers this long little cutscene where she has to try and close the fake door. And it looks like she's going to try and close it on her toes. Very slowly.
And you will notice that this happens every time we leave the cellar.
Yep. And she turns off the light. Very energy efficient for her. And she closes the door. How nice of her.
It's exactly like they only made one animation for that entire room.
Yep, it's exactly like that. So now I believe it's time to enter the main hall. If I don't hover my mouse over it for a few seconds and talk about something that I've completely forgotten about by now. There we go. And, oh, hello. Well, that was necessary. A big shot of the room.
The room is important.
Yeah, except only a handful of things even happen here, none of them plot essential. So I was pointing out that the graphics here look fake nowadays, but at the time, the quality of them was really revolutionary. They looked a lot more realistic than what we were used to in video games at the time. It was a lot easier to tell what was what. And here I point out how very obvious, I point out more of the detail, but I point out the very obvious roll of paper on the floor, which doesn't even remotely look realistic. And, naturally, it turns into a real paper when she goes to pick it up. And you see she doesn't read.
You see kitty.
Yes. Now, naturally, the paper she doesn't read it, she just sticks it in her pocket. But yes, there's a kitty! Let's go pet the kitty. So she finishes her animation. Aww.
Hey, Spaz. How you doing, kitty?
I was fine until you came over
You
here.
used to the new place yet, huh?
No. Why'd you move us here?
Oh, God, she's talking to me.
And the thing is that this cat, every time he appears, looks pissed at her. Like,
You would too.
well, yeah. Oh, yeah, once you get to know Adrian. So we go and look at this portrait. This portrait of the former owner of the house, Cardinal. Of course, nothing else happens with it. It's just you get a good look at the guy.
He doesn't look too strange. I mean, that's obviously, nice and fancy for a main portrait in the main hallway.
I love that fire, too. So realistic.
Yeah, all 4 frames of animation of it.
So we go back and oh, here's our door. It's a locked door.
Make sure to keep trying that handle. It might unlock for you.
Yeah, well, it might have been jammed, but I just hope we didn't enter Silent Hill by accident. But with a locked door. Let's hope that's not a trend. And look,
Well, the room still looks normal so far.
it's a player piano
Good digital player piano.
with a
with
really,
a crank.
yeah, really fake-looking crank. Where's the music?
I don't know.
That's a little strange. I guess it didn't record in the original or something.
I guess not. I
Well,
can
what's
still hear
that?
the fire.
Yeah, I can too. So we go back here to see what's going on, and oh, it's a little bar. With only one real thing that we can interact with, and it highlights red for us, and it's the only realistic looking thing that we can touch. So she
You'd
has-
think the whiskey would be a better choice.
Yeah. So naturally she has to kneel down and get real close to it first to look at it. Picks it up and looks at
What
it.
is this?
It's absinthe. It says it right there.
Absinthe.
Yes.
Drink of choice for all werewolf, vampire, lord, demon, ninja, angel, assassins.
If anyone is familiar with AOL chat room role-playing, back in the day. And look, here's a really obvious door! Let's check it out. But I'm sure it won't become important.
Nah.
Uh-oh. This door is also locked. That's
But
a
make sure
disturbing-
you try it too for 5-10 seconds.
Yeah.
Damn it, it's locked.
Took you all of a minute to figure that out, didn't it? But yeah, that's a disturbing trend. I don't know, maybe the horror of this game is that it takes place in Silent Hill. Show off the hallway, and hey, look, it's a fortune teller machine.
What the hell is that?
It's a token, Adrian. Do you know what a token is?
Quick, wish to be grown up.
Alright,
Oh, Tom Hanks.
token.
What happened to you?
I'll try it out.
Actually, I guess he's still kind of cool. Beware the sacrilege. Okay, sorry. Okay. That was fascinating.
With some nice music, too.
Yeah.
Nice, upbeat, calliope sounding music.
Evil will walk once more.
Oh, well, that's a happy message to get. Clearly
That
it means-
doesn't match the music at all.
Well, yeah, and clearly it means nothing. I mean, it's just coming out of this little machine.
Yeah,
randomly
that's just a
generated.
toy. Just something designed to soak up tokens at a carnival.
Yep. Planted
And
in
she
this
has
house.
perfect aim.
Every single time, too.
Maybe she could get a job shooting free throws for Shaquille O'Neal.
So we get another shot of the room here as she heads up the stairs. And the detail really is quite impressive, like that rug on the wall there, that tapestry. The rug on the wall.
Yeah, considering the technology, they did an amazing job rendering this background.
Yeah. Alright.
Doesn't hold up at all today, but back then, it was something.
Hey, look! It's a stuff! A stack of something on the thing. I'll figure out words eventually, folks. It's a stack of cards on the dresser. Those are the words I was looking for. Okay, you gonna tell us what those
We'll
are?
be dipped if Adrian says a thing about what they are.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. No comment whatsoever, Adrian. And she actually has a habit of doing this. No comment on what she has just found. But yes, they're tarot cards. For those of you who are astute enough to recognize the shape. And look, it's another portrait. Oh, it's the same blonde woman as downstairs with her hair down. Same music and everything.
And she still looks just as pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Although those
Yes.
curtains are a little worse for wear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, those curtains, they look a little more tattered. And, other curtains in the... I almost said castle, that's not right. The mansion. They look fine. Why are hers tattered? Anyway, there's a mirror. Let's go check it out. Only she doesn't go to check it out. She thinks I clicked on the drawer. Well, fine. We'll check out what she has in the drawer. And look, it's a thing. Piece of paper.
Ooh, piece of paper.
Ooh, piece of paper. Ooh, piece of paper. Ooh, piece of paper. Okay.
My dearest Gaston, I can't wait to see you, my angel. It's been far too long. Let's take a few moments for ourselves
during Zoltan's party next week. We'll meet in the gazebo, away from all the revelry. Angel, how I yearn for your sweet kiss. Your strong arms holding me tight, protecting me. And oh, my dear, I need protecting. I'm afraid my husband's beginning to suspect. He watches me night and day. Perhaps we can steal away, run away, forever from his sight. My only consolation is thoughts of you, my angel. Always, your adoring love, Marie.
Oh, well. Sounds like there was some infidelity going on here. That's not...
Something was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't... But why wasn't the letter ever delivered?
Well... It's a good question. But, we're just about out of time for this installment of Let's Play Phantasmagoria. So next time we're actually going to click on the mirror and see what she has to say about it. Because mirrors are still important in this game, folks. They're really important. So, I hope to see you next time on Let's Play Phantasmagoria.
Take care, everyone. Bad touch, bad touch.
Very bad touch. Sexy pose. And you can do it as many times as you like.
Ow!
One more time.
Ow!
This is what is this thing? What is it doing over the crib? And why are you sticking your hand in it? Don't stick your hand in it!